My feet are still up, but it's raining outside today.
That bad, huh?
And the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes and their skinny suits who come to my cafe and ask me for lattes, macchiatos, frappe.
I see your point.
Is this what we fought on the barricades for, madame?
Isn't?
No.
Vive la revolution.
So I have
And do you know what
exited.
fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring?
Let's see if
What
this is
made
working
our
properly.
hearts soar?
Fueled the streets of Paris in that
glorious spring? No, madame, no. It was French café noir that inspired us. The
It's fine, you can hear the rain outside though.
The black, sweet taste of freedom.
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame.
This
Okay, I
is
think I need to
Yes.
show him to press pass.
But there was a... Here's my press card.
La liberté.
Right, so we're back with our walkthrough of Broken Sword 5. Well, not walkthrough, playthrough.
You must
A little bit of chat, why not?
accept my most profound
Hope everyone's having a great week,
Well, of course I
or having a great day.
But why?
La Liberté, the great journal of freedom. At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed, it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me for almond croissant. You are a true daughter of...
Monsieur,
I think I need him to get a coffee and make Moo go for a...
The road
Let's
to
say pissoir.
enlightenment is a long one, madame. Perhaps you will walk that road with me?
could we have a little chat?
Any...
How about some coffee?
For you, madame? Of course. There is only one coffee that I can serve you. One moment. Here is your coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
That's a quick espresso.
The coffee was hot and strong. Did you see anything?
I saw you running after a pizza delivery guy. Some...
That's true. He stole a painting and shot the gallery owner.
How close we are to death. And yet how far from ever comprehending it.
Well, right now I need to get back inside and figure out what happened.
I applaud you, madame.
Well,
to
right
seek
now
the
I
truth
need to get
is
back
a worthy
inside and
ambition.
figure out what happened. As a journalist,
I applaud
that is
you,
my
madame.
duty. The waiter
Sorry about
didn't
that.
need to see my press
Making
card
sure the old
again.
stream works there.
Monsieur,
I need a takeaway coffee or something.
Madame.
could we have...
Eh?
How about some...
Well, you already had a cup.
The menu offered black coffee and a small selection of other drinks.
Why do I ask him for the takeaway coffee?
As always. It was the Sacré-Cœur. Monsieur,
I'm gonna have to keep talking to him completely.
Madame.
Could we have a little...
Eh,
So you...
ask.
The waiter didn't need to see my... How about...
Well, you already had a cup.
The waiter watched over his tables with barely disguised contempt.
Maybe I have to go ask Moo first.
Sergeant,
Aha,
I was...
I am nobody. And it is no longer just...
No. I wit...
I'm sure you can make it.
I saw the thief. I think...
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
Who is it?
I have to completely talk to Moo.
He sounds high...
Madame, he is about to sow
So...
blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Nave.
Tut tut, he is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous... Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
I chased after the shooter.
Ins-
You've got to let me into the gallery.
Absolutely not.
So...
No.
Until...
Exactly.
Have you...
Madame God.
No, he... This was... Why are you so tired?
I have been... Nave is a genius in his field and he...
Oh, you... If you'd like to go and get some...
That's very... Ha! A gunning... A gendarme?
Well...
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. My doctor specifically warned me...
That incident...
I don't want to... All I can say... I am on...
Okay, I need to unlock
Here's
it
my-
first.
Yes. And all...
Thanks a lot. Monsieur,
Such colourful characters in these games.
Madame.
could we have...
Eh,
Would you make me a coffee?
for a fellow rep. One moment. Here's your...
Thank you, mi-
And she put the coffee into her thing. Let's see you later, dude.
Salut.
Bonjour.
Sergeant Moo, I brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need. But wait. I must not. My little... problem.
My little problem.
I'm sure one little cup of coffee won't hurt.
I am tempted, madame, but I cannot risk it. I am sorry.
So, this...
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem quite
Please do.
I was in charge of canine one day, en vacances, he went for I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay awake. So I tied the dog. When I came back, the dog was having a liaison dangereuse with the lady.
But how did they find...
Well, 2 months later, the president... and I was busted to sergeant. Just after...
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
You think so?
But of course, you knew you must not fall asleep at your post. You were guarding the President himself.
Well, the President's dog.
Ah, it was the same thing.
Yes, I suppose.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice for our glorious republic.
Now you put it like that?
And now France is calling you again.
She is?
She is. Drink or fall asleep at your post.
I suppose it is...
Bravo.
That'll be moved to the pissoir.
Oh dear, it has gone straight through me. Could you...
Oh,
Jeez, that was quick.
I distract.
How did you get past Sergeant Moo? Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later.
Nico, am I glad to see you. I tried to phone you but couldn't get an answer.
I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered with. Looks to me like an inside job.
So, no ordinary robbery?
And no ordinary painting.
La
The priest
Malediction.
claims that La Malediction is evil. I need to get into the office and see what the CCTV has to offer.
So, what's the problem?
The inspector's watching me like a hawk. I'll never get in without some sort of distraction.
I'll see what I can do. The tomato sauce had splattered on the floor. No way was I going to clean that up with my bare hands. I spread some of the sauce around with my shoe. It looked a little bit like a blood stain, but it still wasn't right. If I was going to distract the cop, I had to get rid of that gun.
Inventory. Press card.
I scraped up the chewing gum with my press card, hoping the inspector wouldn't notice.
Nice.
The tomato sauce looked as close to blood as it was ever going to. Inspector Navet, do you have a moment?
My time is of the essence. Be quick now.
Did you see the alarm was sabotaged?
I have interrogated the crime scene, madame. I am fully aware of the disabled security. I prefer biological evidence to the merely circumstantial. Body parts, blood, important things.
Don't you think the disabled alarm is highly suspicious, though?
The forensic team will be along shortly. Voice your concerns to them. Do not bother me with this circumstantial fliff-laff.
Fliff-laff.
Have you seen the stain on the floor over there? It looks like blood.
Indeed. How very curious. I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it. interesting. Maybe it is time to employ the machine.
Okay, Georges. That should distract him for a while.
Nice work, Nico. I'll let you know what I find in the office. I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away, but I needed to be quick, because it wouldn't take him long. I didn't like the idea of a pocket full of sharp pins. I didn't need a business card.
Le Lizard Blue.
The pen could have been useful. Then again, it might have leaked all over my pocket. The lighter was corroded and grimy. I decided to... Carrying an ink pot around inside my pocket, the ink would have stained my... The switch controlled the small desk lamp. I didn't feel the need to take Henri's eraser. I didn't want to carry the tape around. I had a feeling I wasn't going to need it. The reel of tape was no use to me. It was the paper that Nico wrote for. Nico lived for the day her story would be on the front cover.
Well, if she hasn't her story on the front cover by now, she's never going to get one.
There was nothing else in the drawer. The folder looked interesting. This was very definitely tampering with evidence. It was a completion of work notice from a company called Vera Security.
Ooh, Vera.
The guys we'd recommended. Henri had gone behind our backs to choose a different security outfit. Huh. I'd never heard of Vera Security, but there was an address and phone number on the form. The CCTV system was ancient. It took individual shots and recorded them to tape. It looked like I needed to enter a passcode to view the recording. I needed to find a 4-digit number.
4-digit number.
The calendar looked like a child's school project. Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday. Poor guy hadn't quite made it to his big day. Henri's notice board was covered with all kinds of junk. The statue was jaunty. Up close and personal, I could see that the fig leaf was hinged. Thankfully, there was no one around. Very... I wasn't going to open the safe without the key. I was fairly sure that even Henri wouldn't be silly enough to keep it hidden in the office.
Try 27th of May.
Bingo. I rewound the tape to before the robbery. This was
Here
the
we go.
first interesting...
We're getting somewhere.
It was Henri studying La Malediccio. He couldn't have had any idea what was about to happen. Nico and I were taking a look at La Malediccio just before the robbery. Funny, the painting didn't strike me as remarkable at the time, just odd. A good view of La Malediccio. I could kind of see why Father Simeon thought it was evil. There was a certain presence about it. The killer caught in the act. There was nothing really distinctive about him. The moment it all went horribly wrong. There was some
I didn't know I could interact with the TV.
But I couldn't quite make it out. This frame caught the moment the killer took...
Oh, that's a cool idea.
The CCTV had caught the killer in the act of lifting La Malediccio from the wall. He knew exactly...
I wonder if there's another frame. Another
Where
frame
are
with
we?
the...
The killer making his getaway.
Here we go.
A logo on the front of his helmet read Waterloo Motors. That could be useful. The painting was gone. There I was, taking a look at the alarm box. Hopefully I didn't look too suspicious. I hadn't thought about that when I was taking a look at the camera. Not my best angle. That was the last shot. I'd got some leads on the killer's identity. A closer look at the painting might be useful. Whoever was wearing that helmet was going to pay for what he did.
I go back to the painting.
The image was a little fuzzy, but in the center of the painting was what looked like a snake eating its own tail. I thought about what the priest said. There was definitely something unsettling about the picture.
It's amazing how Rob Saxon's voice hasn't changed in like 20
The
years.
most striking aspect of the painting was a snake eating its own tail.
Do I need to go back one more?
The most striking... It seemed that whenever Nico stepped back... That shot must have been before anyone else arrived at the gallery. Was Henri studying that picture? There was definitely more to this Rob. That was the earliest... The most striking... It was a hookah pipe. Those things gave me a headache. A pair of evil eyes stared from a partially covered poster. I didn't imagine Henri as a musician. Henri sure liked his clutter. The sofa had clearly taken some punishment over the years. It looked like Henri had saved the best booze.
What else can I look at around here? Oh, waste basket. Totally forgot how to play
In
this
the
game.
trash can, I found a crumpled letter from Henri's credit card company, demanding immediate payment. It listed extravagant purchases from a variety of ladies' fashion stores. The address indicated that Henri lived in the chic and expensive 16th arrondissement of Paris. I decided to put the letter back. Henri's financial problems weren't my business. But now I knew where he lived.
Monsieur, sir, you have snuck in here, and now you are tampering with my evidence.
I wasn't tampering with anything. I was just looking for clues.
That is my job, Monsieur... Monsieur...
Stobart. George Stobart. Paris Mutual. We insured the exhibition.
Oh, really? So, you have plenty to gain from the robbery.
Well, no. we have plenty to lose from the robbery.
Don't patronize me, monsieur. Only a fool wouldn't know how insurance works.
Yeah, no flies on you, Inspector.
Exactly. I have to get up very early in the morning, which means I can be sure to catch the worm.
So I see.
May I remind you, monsieur, that a serious crime has been committed.
Of course, but I do need...
D'accord. But remember, anything you...
Okay. Do you know anything about a company called Vera Security?
No, I have never heard of them. Now, I must get on with my investigation.
It's very likely that the security camera holds a clue to the killer's identity.
Monsieur, I am a professional, and you are an amateur. Monsieur, you are American, no?
Yeah, California born and bred.
Of course. I think perhaps you are wanting to be like that Starsky and Butch, rolling around on top of fast cars with beautiful ladies, firing your gun.
Interesting idea, Inspector, but not really my style.
Indeed. Well, let me tell you something, monsieur. You are my prime suspect. You may go now, but I will need to speak with you again.
Oh, thank you, Inspector.
I had some valuable leads, but before following up on them, I had important business to attend to. Hey, Nico, you want to grab a quick cup of coffee?
Sure.
I am pleased to announce that I have
Close the
finished
curtains.
my preliminary investigation. This is now an official crime scene, and you must all go. I shall be questioning all of you again in the coming days. Nobody is to leave the country, particularly you, Monsieur Stobart. Monsieur Lane will stay behind to help secure the premises. Mo?
Yes, Inspector.
Let them out.
Right away, sir.
Two coffees, please.
Nice work in there, Nico. Whatever you did, it worked.
I just made a tiny distraction, and Nave bought it.
I think Nave would buy anything that had blood on it. You know, this whole setup, the theft, the murder, it just doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I think it was an inside job.
Go on.
Someone disabled the alarm, but on just one painting.
Let me guess. La maledicción.
Exactly. And I aim to find out who did it. The CCTV picked up an image of the thief. His helmet had the words Waterloo Motors written across it.
Interesting. I think I got a couple of good shots of him too, but I need to take a better look at them at home.
Great. Let me know what you find.
Wish I was in Paris having a
Well, the priest thinks La
espresso.
Maledicción is evil.
Charles, she's just crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But there's something strange going on. I found the address of the security company Henri employed. It was not the one that I recommended.
Good luck with your investigations. Well, I guess I should go. This story won't write itself. And Josh,
Yeah?
it's good to see you again.
Oh, come on, Nico and George. It's almost been almost 30 years. Just get married already.
I watched her walk away. The sound of traffic, the sun shining, a crime to solve, and Nico back in my life.
This one, George. What's that? Fair security. Henri's apartment. Vera Securita, why not?
The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
Is this a gentleman? Oh, I like this guy.
Hi. I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera Security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
Call me Bassam. And do please forgive me, but I'm in no mood to talk. I have a resounding headache.
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
No, the previous owners used to be a restaurant. But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Well, let's fix the sign for this guy then. Get rid of his headache.
I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing.
Wait.
I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated.
Salad. Saladin. I think it's Aladdin.
That seemed like a good name.
Saladin or Aladdin?
Hey,
Something
Bassam.
Eastern.
How about this? I know it's
Hey,
not
Super
your name.
Nintendo, how's it going?
Aladdin.
How's it going, buddy? Just watching some of your videos earlier on, actually.
That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of
Hope
my
you're having a good
USPs.
evening, sir.
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Aha, Mr. Stobart. What can I do for you?
I really like your...
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs. And you...
Yeah, this is really good. I played it like maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago, and I like you, I didn't actually finish it at all. I got to the part where there's like a cable car, and you have to meet Dwayne and what's his wife's name again? Pearl. After that, and then I forgot what happened, so I just said I'd start it again, and I might as well stream it and talk to any people that like it as well. Why not? Yeah, hopefully I'll finish it this time. What are you up to today?
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like...
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Right, I think it's time to go to Veer Security. Sort this out here.
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
Oh no, I didn't get that far.
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Have I got the... I'm pretty sure you have to put this into a matchstick. Matchbox. What's that? Packet of fags.
Roman's. A Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches.
Oh, back to work.
But
Nice
I
one.
never could resist.
I'm not back to work until the 23rd of August. That's great.
The ashtray was full of cigarette butts.
What do you do?
The filters were gold colored. Very insidious.
I know, I hate Sunday evening. The thought of going to work on Monday, ugh. Right. Use matchbox with cockroach. And then keep cockroach. And I don't know what you actually use cockroach for.
Come here, little fella. I was never going to catch it with my bare hands.
Oh, I need to put some biscuit into the cookie. Funny how all this is coming back to me.
Huge cockroach in the way.
Oh. Oh, cool. Tech support, nice. Where do I get the cookie from?
Leave that radio alone.
Maybe I get it from the guy. Rich tea biscuit.
Ah, Mr.
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets.
Tech support, so you're basically like the IT crowd.
But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it.
That's probably a lot more
And
complicated
please,
than that.
whatever you do, don't squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. What's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
The rich
I'll
tea.
give it a try.
Glad to help.
I only watched that for the first time ever, the IT crowd, about a few months ago. I never saw it when it was on TV or anything like that, and I just watched like the whole. There's only a few episodes, like obviously because it's there's not that many episodes in the series, but I watched the whole lot of them. It was really funny. It's really funny when he pretends to be in the wheelchair. That's hilarious.
Thank you for the cookie.
I'm still talking to
You
this
are
guy.
very
Right, so use cookie with cockroach thing.
I'd made a great home for a little critter.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Ugh. Right now,
I went to take a closer look.
let's see if I can catch this cockroach.
I needed to set the trap down somewhere and wait for my friend to make his move. I set down my clever trap. Then, all I had to do was wait.
Yeah, I'm starting to recall
Gotcha!
some of the puzzles, like exactly what to do. Can't remember talking to most of the people, but I seem to remember the puzzles alright.
No mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
So I think here you have to turn on the radio.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone
I have to distract this woman here so that I can get into the back.
Chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
I think I want to go back and play the first one again. I think the first one's probably my favourite. I never actually finished, sorry, Broken Sword 1. I never actually finished Broken Sword 4 either. I've started like 10 times. What is that stuff? What's that there? Stretch goal.
Look, do you mind not...
How do I distract her? Radio?
Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk.
Ugh. Right.
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security at the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery. There's been a theft at Le Lizard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place
I actually have the one on the DS, but I never played it because is there no voice acting in on the DS one?
Are you done?
Or maybe there is.
I want to listen to this next race.
But I've got I've obviously got the original, but I got the one on Wii, the director's cut, which has like extra scenes with like George and Nico, which is really cool. It's probably the same one as on the DS actually.
What can I do?
Are you betting on a horse?
No, I just...
Oh, well, that's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
50 Europeans.
Well, I hope you win.
So do I, chérie. So do I.
Thanks.
Right.
Please stay.
It was like she had some kind of psychic power. She could just feel what I was trying to do. The place looked very much like...
Hands off, mister.
Can I just have a look?
Certainly.
She might talk to me now.
Yes.
Annette, could I just have a quick look in your back office?
What do you take me for?
What? No, no.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
I think. Oh yeah. So I have to phone her.
Hello,
Change the radio station.
I'd already adjusted the radio. I wanted to see what secrets the book might contain. There was a photo. Of course, I grabbed it.
Oh.
A very bad photo of Lane and Annette. That guy sure got around. Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Lane, I believe.
So, what if it is?
Yeah, I really like that. All right. It's kind of like an RPG where they have the faces on the screen. But the
Yeah,
Wii one, you have to use the Wiimote, and they like force motion controls on you, and it's like ugh. Well, it's not too bad. It's not like
I just delivered the paperwork.
really bad.
So, who was the manager before you?
I don't know. She just one day didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut. What can I do for you?
So, what happened on your date with Lane?
I'm not sure I'd call it
Hey,
that.
Jeffrey.
You can do better than that, Annette.
Here, are you asking me out?
No, I meant, tell me more.
Oh, like that is it? Want the details, do you?
No. Look, let's just move on, okay? The boss. Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing to do with it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Oh.
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
He. Who's he?
I've never seen him, never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks.
Alright, so what's my
I was
now?
pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to. She sounded scared. Time to put the thumb screws on Lane, and I knew just how.
See you there, Jim. Or Super Nintendo. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Have a great week. Right, back to gallery.
Time to confront Lane.
Confront Lane, they'll come back and I'll do the rest of the conversation with Sam. Okay, I will leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. If anyone joined me for this quick episode of Broken Sword 5, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.